or speech.
Thank you so much, my distinguished leader, for inviting me to this wonderful conference. I really do not take your time or your resources for granted. And I want to say thank you so much, even though I'm very time conscious because I'm supposed to be out of this place in 10 minutes, but I will try my best. First of all, I want to acknowledge all our great leaders in this platform. Thank you so much for willingness to come and share and learn, because education is ongoing. Education is our lifestyle, and education has the power of the future. So that is why we need to continuously coming together to share our views, our ideas, and also to look outside the box for the future. I want to say thank you. In my little time this afternoon, as Dr. Professor Kema, this is the second time of seeing you on the platform. Thank you so much, sir, uh, for for your interest in Africa.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my
I'm part
pleasure.
of Africa, and I'm also part of UK. So I do not take anything for granted. So I appreciate all my great leaders on the platform. Thank you so much. Before I move on, I know that we have experts on this platform. We have professors. You can see we have professors, we have doctors, archbishop. We also have the founders of schools, colleges, universities in our midst. We also have some of us in the government making decision and also policy maker. We also have students as well, because I can call myself a student. I don't know how you would gauge that, but I'm still learning because learning is lifelong. And that is why our time of coming together in this conference is not in vain. We want the future, we want sustainability, and we want the education to be in line with the latest technology. So that is why I will call my title this afternoon quickly, Transforming the Mind for a Sustainable Future for Education. I might not be the policy maker, I might not be in the government, but one thing that I want to share with you on this platform briefly is our mindset. Some of you might be in this decision making. Some of you might be the leader. Some of you might be even in the government. Some of you might run in your school, your organization, your institute. And some of you might be organizing all kinds of educational sectors. So I want to address us. Humbly allow me to address us today. And I believe with my little moment, we'll be able to pick one or two things from what I need to say. So, a wise man once said that the mind plays a very important role in the life of an individual. I look at this word of the wise man and I saw a very big truth in it, because I want to appreciate the two lecturers that have really shared with us from in depth this morning. But there's one thing that will take us away from here, and that's why I want to address it. The mind is what will make us a man. It determines our view of life, how we live our life, how we treat others, and decision we take concerning our lives and also the education and the people that we are working with. In clear terms, the mind is the epicenter that determines every activities and actions a man takes. You can agree with me this afternoon that if we have a kind of mindset that is not in line with transformation, that is not in line with change, then we are wasting our time sitting down, talking, and also unveiling the way to the future. So, my questions to us all in this platform is, are you aware that your mind affects every decision you have taken and will still take in life, especially in the areas of education. Are you also aware that your mind is responsible for the way you see things? So you might be seeing that education is going down. You might be seeing that this artificial intelligence with this technology is wiping away so many things. You might be seeing it that you can't see any progress. You might be seeing it that there's a lot of challenges. But what is your own? Because we have to take responsibility of what is in our mind. If we are going to take Professor Kema's words that he has shared with us today, it's all going to down on our mindset. So are you aware that your mind affects your progress and the impact you make in our society, in education? Can you say that the mindset you have currently and maybe have has for a long time affected your life? The way you teach, the way you operate, the way you treat other people, the way you see the curriculum, the way you see the policy, the way you see education, and the way you see the way forward. What if the mindset you have right now has separated you from so many things? Will you say that your mind has and is attracting the right people and opportunity, especially in this education and how to move forward in the future? So the human mind is a wonderful and fascinating gift from God Almighty, while the brain is the physical organ that houses and enables the mind to operate in our body. It is through a network called the central nervous system that the mind is able to make sense in the world. Yes, we are here gathering together, celebrating ourselves, our achievement, and also we are celebrating the fact that it's an opportunity for us to run and to be part of educational system in this world. So why is our mind different from that? And if we want transformation, if we want the education to move to the next level, if we want to transform the system, and if we want to attract the world and let them know that education still means a lot. Education is for the future. Education is for now, and education is lifelong. So our mind needs to be renewed. If we want to embrace the new, if we want to embrace the new ideas, the new vision to or for us to accommodate whatever is going on around us. There are two types of mindset. We have the fixed mindset and we have the growth mindset. You will all, because I've got all my professors on this platform, you will agree with me that the policy and the curriculum being used in our education system has been drawn or has been systemized since maybe before I was born. So, but then if we want to change it, we first of all need to change our mindset to embrace the new so that we can restructure or recreate or reorganize or rewrite the curriculum and the policy of the education of your school and also in your environment. So we have fixed mindset. Fixed mindset is a mindset that will tell you, no, we cannot change it. It's too much. It is too complicated. It is complex. But when you have the growth mindset, it is the opposite of fixed mindset to say, yes, we can do it together. Yes, we can partner together. Yes, we can work together. Yes, we can make a change. And yes, we can move our education to the next level and sustain it for the future. Okay, a fixed mindset assumes that our intelligence, our creative ability, our education, they are just standstill. But when we come to mindset, growth mindset, we're saying, yes, we've learned as a lecturer, as a professor, but is that all? Is that all what we want to depend on? But the growth mindset will give you the ability to be able to willingly want to learn. It will give you the curiosity to want to know. And it will also give you the ability to adapt to that change. That's why we are professors. Professors are researchers. So when you research, you know you are going to research the new thing. But how are we going to apply what we've researched? to move us to the next level in our education system. So let's move on. Another mindset, let me quickly click on that. Another mindset is positive and negative mindset. I'm faced with our learned, and I know they will know the differences between positive and negative. Let's say, for example, what is going on in Africa today. We can say, oh, education is just another classroom. It's just another thing. But then, when you have a positive mindset, you will say, yes, but we can transform it. A positive mindset, we think of transformation. We embrace researcher findings. We embrace the new thing and even the innovator. A positive mindset, we see that, yes, things are going on bad, but we can change it. Recently, there was a kidnapping in the country of Africa where they are kidnapping the student in the class. That can bring a mixture of mindset. Some people might say, what is the point of sending my children to school when all what we can hear is kidnapping? Whereas other mindset, which is positive mindset, will say, yes, but we can deal with it. We can overcome this challenge. We can move away and wipe away all these bandits. And we can make good things, and we can change the security of the country and for the schools and for our pulpits. So that is it. We look beyond that. We don't just talk about problems, problems, problems. We try to shift our problems and see solution. Mind you, once you can make a solution, you are the leader. That's what I just want to add. So let's move on quickly because we are talking about this fixed mindset. Now, this mindset creates what in our education system? Self-competency. How well are we prepared? How well are we maintaining ourselves? How well are we in developing ourselves? How well are we researching? How well are we coming out of the box to know new things, new ideas, and bring it to the table? Self-awareness. As you are teaching others, you need to teach yourself. As you are helping others to develop, you also need to develop yourself. How well are you studying and researching and reading? Because remember, it's just like a cup, water in a glass cup. When you are pouring it, pouring it, pouring it. Yes, but what about you that is pouring it? How well are you filling in? And that is where that is where the continuous learning is all about. So as you are pouring, you are also receiving. As you are giving, so you need to keep on developing yourself, knowing who you are, know your strength, know your weakness, and also develop yourself. Self-belief. I have and appreciate all my great leaders on this platform. How well do you know yourself? How well do you believe that you can transform? You can change that policy. You don't leave it to somebody else. Former President of America, President Obama said, if we are going to make a change, we are the one to make that change. We are not looking for any other person. We are the change maker. And if we are looking for when to make the change in education, it is now. Now is the time that we all come together and make that change. So let's move on. Mindset is everything. Whatever we are discovering, whatever we are discussing, whatever we are saying on this platform of this conference of 3 days, mindset is everything. Because the state of your mindset will determine your speed of your journey, will determine how well you want to be learned, how well you want to adapt, how well you want to be flexible, and how well you want to welcome the new technology. The state of your mindset will determine what you see. Some people might see obstacles, problems, everything like that, challenges. But then when you can see opportunities, you can see that that depends on your mindset. So your mindset will determine what you see. Do you see opportunities out of challenges? That is the questions we need to ask ourselves. When we say opportunity, That means you can have the opportunity to change things around. You can have the opportunity to suggest solutions. You can have an opportunity to change the mindset of those people around you. You can have the opportunity to even lead the youth to the right place. You can have the opportunity to add value to the education system. That's what we are talking about. So let's move on. Why is it necessary? And I think I will end on this because I'm checking your time, because we want to welcome the next speaker. Like I said, why is it necessary for our mindset to be renewed? Why? If we want change in our education system, if we want sustainability for the future, if we want transformation, why then do we need our mindset to be renewed? It is necessary for us to have growth mindset instead of fixed mindset, positive mindset instead of negative mindset. Renewed mindset will bring transformation and enhance our education system and move it to the next level of improvement and change. Only the new renewed mindset. Change mindset will allow us to perform better. Whether you are a professor or lecturer or teacher, it will allow us to perform better. Change mindset will also make us to see opportunities for better future. Change mindset will say, yes, I recognize the challenges. I recognize the problem. I recognize the struggle we are all going through. But what is my own impact in it? What can I, how can I contribute to this? Either negative or positive. How can I add value to it? How can I make it more confident for others? So we need to be asking ourselves questions in any problems, any challenges that we are seeing, especially in our education system. That makes us a leader. A leader is a person that thinks strategically. A leader is a person that thinks critically. A leader is a person that thinks creatively. A leader is the person that embrace and welcome new ideas. And a leader is a person that will say, I don't know of any other person, but as far as I'm here in this world, I have a purpose for this education system, and I will make sure that I impact and I add value to this education. Without growth mindset, there will be no change. And without change, there will be no progress in education. So on this note, I would like to say thank you once again for allowing me to come and also to be part of this conference. I don't want to waste much of your time, but one key that I want to leave with you, sir and ma, and all my great leaders on this platform. Let's work on our mind. Whatever is in our mind will determine how we contribute to the sustainable of education for the future. Whatever is in our mind will determine the value that you want to add to this our education. Whatever is in our mind will determine how we see beyond or outside the box about the future education. Whatever is in our mind will determine how we operate and perform and collaborate with others to make this education a place to learn and keep learning until the end. So, thank you so much for inviting me. Over to the organizer. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All of great learning there. I took note. If you have a question, can you please just put your hand up? Let us use them.
Well, I would like to comment on what she said. It's very important about your mind and the development of your mind.
5 minutes. 5 minutes, and ask your question. Please ask your question, please.
Yeah. Welcome. Are you hearing me?
Come again, Dr. Campbell. Can you be audible?
Well,
Yeah, I said, are you ready now? I want to ask questions.
Yeah, let Dr. Campbell ask his question. They will get to you, Mr.
yeah.
Sambe.
What I was trying to say is what she said is very important. It talks about the mind, and it's a development process that takes place. Um, as a doctor of naturopathic medicine, we look at a threefold aspect: the mind, the body, and the spirit. And they all have to be in sync. When something's out of sync, then you have trouble in every one of them. And so we have to look at bringing things into balance. And so when you're looking at development, you got to bring things into balance. So I appreciate the presentation she made. God bless her, and thank you. And I'll jump off by somebody else. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Campbell. We have Mr. Sambe. Can you ask your question, please?
Yeah, okay, thank you very much, Reverend Dr. Ismail October, the organizer. I really appreciate this platform and this conference. It's really a blessing to us. So I also want to appreciate the speakers from yesterday to today. It is actually a blessing, and we are having a good time. So my attention has been drawn to this mindset and what actually has happened, especially in Africa, currently Liberia. We have realized that, I mean, the issue of mindset, I mean, we're having a lot of setbacks, and I mean, some situations that, and one of the things we know, one of the activity of the mind is thinking. So why is it that, I mean, we have some great universities in Africa, in Liberia, we have people who have gone to school, who have learned a lot. But yesterday we see some that people are not thinking right. What actually, or is it because of the culture or the upbringing or whatever? Okay, what are the recommendations now we need? What do you think can we do differently that will help us as African and Nigerians to be able to do things rightly? Because we're having some, you see some nations accelerating, developing, and making progress, where you see some communities of failing, again, languishing behind. So what actually is the problem? They mindset topic, and I really want the 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 clear understanding deeper and deeper insight. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Robert Sembe, I hope I pronounced that name properly. Thank you so much. You are asking a very important question. And I also have a question here as well. And then we can just briefly briefly say just a statement or something regarding that. What can stop me from not having a change mindset? So I'm just going to reframe exactly what you just said. Number one is disappointment. Probably you've been expecting too much from people, from the government, from everyone, your co-worker, your leaders, your friends, your family. So one way or the other, there will be disappointment. The number two is discouragement. Yes, you might be the kind of person that want to make a change in a society, in a community. And maybe some people are drawing you back because of their negativity. So that also can discourage somebody or many to do the right thing. Number three is discord, when there is no unity. Discord, when there is no mutual agreement. So that also can discourage, and that also can make somebody not to change their mindset. Then we have disunity. When there is disunity, a house that is divided cannot stand. So if you are bringing your own new ideas and others are not, and there is no unity among yourself. And I believe that with this disunity, that's one of the common problems in Africa. We're too divided in both the mind, soul, and body. We are so divided. And when we are coming together, when you unite together, then we can see solution Forget about the politics, forget about which party you belong to. Forget about where you are. Forget about even the status you have. Forget about even your religion or even your tribes. We are one Africa and we need to unite together. So that also can affect us in our mindset. Then the next one is doubt. We easily doubt ourselves. I've seen so many people will say Africa cannot be great country. Africa cannot reach one stage. But we've forgotten something. Let's take Dubai, for example. They were at their lower pit. They were at their lowest before. And I'm sure that my professor can testify that. But they decided to unite together. They see vision. They see future. So they said until we come together, we reason together, we work together, Dubai will never be Dubai today. This is where everybody is now trying to travel to Dubai for one thing or the other. But they have their own moment. Every single human being has their own moment. They have their own disappointment. They have their own upside down. They have everything. So we need to also praise ourselves instead of doubting. We need to praise ourselves that yes, we can do it. And we don't have to give it to someone and say, oh, that responsibility is for only the government, or is only for the teachers, or is only for this. We need to find the way to be part of it. So we doubt ourselves, we deny ourselves, and then on top of it, distraction. So now your question, just to answer briefly, only in one sentence. Okay, so ways to change our mindset. You need to have a vision. Every one of us, we have to have a vision. That is the way to go. Do you have a dream? Do you have a dream for your country? Do you have a dream for a business? Do you have a dream for your education? Do you have a dream for others? Do you have a dream for your society, your community? Then apart from dream, then you need to step up. How? Set a goals, achievable goals, measurable goals. Then desire to be an impactful leader, not just a leader, not just a make noise, but to do something. Then decision, how are we to lead people? So we need to also cultivate the habit, learn more, and improve ourselves. Then discipline ourselves as a leader. Because sometimes there will be distraction, there will be this, but how well are you disciplining yourself as a leader? Then diligent in what we're doing. We are not saying that a Rome can be built in a day. We are saying that stage by stage, we reach there. We are not saying that we are perfect, because no one is perfect. But we are saying that gradually, we can improve. And then we need to be honest and be integrity in whatever we are doing. So that is the way out. Decision must be from you first. And then whatever you do, like I always say, you cannot change people. Get that. But you can change yourself. And the bonus there is, when you beginning to change and transform yourself, it will influence everyone around you and also your community. Another thing I want you to know as well, while you are building and growing your mindset, see challenges as an opportunity and obstacles for growth. Celebrate the success of others and celebrate yourself as well. Because we are all special, but we deny ourselves. We think we cannot do it. I can tell you that even the solution that can change the education, can change the society, can change the policies, that can change the law, can be in the mind of a 10-year-old. Oh, yes. So that means we are all packaged. We are all gifted. Greatness is in us. We just have to appreciate and celebrate ourselves. Then recognize and accept mistakes. We all are born to make mistakes. If you don't make mistakes, you can't grow. If you don't make mistakes, you can't learn. So some people make their mistakes. Yes, we hammer them. But what about when we all make mistakes and accept our mistakes? That is the way we can go forward. That's the way we can learn. That's the way we can change. No government is perfect. Africans need to hear that. Everybody is doing their own bit. It could be failing, it could be, but at the same time, government is not only one person. We are all government in our own way. So we need to think outside the box. And remember, growth mindset is a process. It's an ongoing motion, not a destination. I believe I've answered your question. Sorry about that for the time.
Thank you very much, Professor Director Queen
Thank you, sir.
Elizabeth Lucas. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you. Thank you very much for the time. Thank you for the speech. I learned a lot this morning from Liberia. It's in the afternoon now. Thank you very much for the time. We cherish this time. We are so grateful to have you here, and what a great learning. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
God bless you.
We hope to have you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So permit me, because in the next 5 minutes I would like to leave. So I seek your permission to leave in 5 minutes, if that is okay. Because I need to travel down to London. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thank you. Okay, we are going to welcome our next speaker. Oh, we are learning a lot. If you are not learning, I don't know about you, but I'm learning a lot this morning. From here, we are going to welcome the next speaker, Dr. Christopher Campbell, who is the chairperson for AAHEA. He's from Ohio State. Dr. Campbell, Dr. Campbell, are you there?
I'm there.
Welcome,
just ask for your prayers. I got a bad congestion. It hit me last night, so my voice is not sounding the best, but keep me in prayers on that way I get some healing from our Heavenly Father.
Okay.
So
okay, I'm going to join. I'm going to remember you.
Yeah. So today,
prayer today.
Yes.
At the church.
Appreciate it. Yesterday I spoke on a topic about multiple intelligence levels, the differences that we recognize. I just want to give you a little quick introduction. I am with the AAHEA. I've been with it since 2011. I've been with some other accrediting agencies. Dr. Barnhart and I.
Sorry, Dr. Campbell. Dr. Campbell. Sorry,
yes.
sorry, don't get offended. Please, we have Dr. Barnhart. I just saw him.
Okay, let him.
Can we give him 5 minutes to just welcome our participant, and then you can continue from there. Dr. Barnhart, Dr. B, can you just say a few words to the participant so Dr. Campbell can continue? Dr. Barnhart, are you there?
You're muted, Dr. Bernhardt.
I thought you did that remotely. Okay, how does that sound?
Okay, okay.
We're okay now?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I'd like to jump in here and say a few things. First of all, I wanted to comment on this shirt that I have on here. This shirt here is the official FIFA shirt. And if you don't know what FIFA is, it's the Federación Internacional de Fútbol Asociación, which translates to International Federation of Association of Football. And it is soccer in the United States, but it is football elsewhere. I was awarded this shirt by the Ministry of Sports, Arts, and Youth in the country of Zambia. And when I visited the country of Zambia, I was invited to meet the Honorable Elvis Nakandu, and he is the Minister of Youth, Sports, and Arts for the country. So while we were doing some work there, so I thought it only proper because where I live right here in Kansas City, which is the middle of the USA, we are sponsoring the FIFA World Cup and there's extra hundreds of thousands of people here in our town, everywhere, enjoying this World Cup series. So we're hosting it in Kansas City. And so this shirt here is the proper team shirt for the team from Zambia. Now, I'd also like real quickly, the Association of Higher Education, we've been in business a long time. We started back in 1870 through the National Education Association. Through that, we progressed up into like 1960 as the American Association for Higher Education. So you take our longevity, what we do as an organization, what we do as a private accreditor, and add that along with some of our affiliates. The International Circle of Fate is one of our key affiliates, probably with 100,000 members. While our organization is relatively small, we have, big contributions to education, to business. We complement governments, ministries of education. I know for one country, we have informed a distance learning education policy for that country. We hope to do the same in Liberia eventually, but the need for restructuring of government accreditation and recognition is taking a big, big, big change. There's several articles on it, not only in the United States, but the country of Zambia, due to some of our input, is completely restructuring and overhauling the education system in that country. A lot of it has to do with corruption, fake schools, fake certificates, fake documents for doctoral degrees and professors and teachers and the like. And I'll be able to do a seminar probably next week for our seminar to talk a little bit more of the need of restructuring higher education and all education elsewhere. Now, I'm not going to linger. I'm going to let the true teachers and professors talk today. I know Dr. Campbell, my trusted partner, Dr. Campbell and myself converse every day about higher education issues, school, training, but mostly we also like to talk about our cats, our little four-legged friends that we talk about. So I just thought I'd throw that in a little bit today. The FIFA, the World Cup, the hosting in Kansas City. And after that, I tell people, I said, hey, get closer to God. Some of the ways to do that, one is to pray. Two is to read and submerge and immerse yourself in the Word of God. And three would be to attend a Bible teaching and Bible believing church to enhance your experience and your personal experience with our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So after that, I will bid you adieu, and I will turn this back over to, I believe, my trusted associate, Dr. Christopher R. Campbell. So from Kansas City, the USA, almost in the middle, I salute you. Keep up the good training. I look forward to participating more and more with these ongoing seminars with AAHEA and our affiliates.
Well,
thank you, Dr. Stephen, Dr. Brian. Thank you.
Well, I'm operating out of the state of Ohio, which is, if you look on a map, it's at the very top, the United States. Great Lakes, our Great Lake, there's 5 of them here, and one we have is Lake Erie. And you go out a few miles on Lake Erie, you're into Canada. So Ohio is an international border state. So, we have things going on with violation of borders. So but anyhow, yesterday, I spoke on multiple intelligence levels, that some people believe there's only one type. Or yesterday, I pointed out different types of multiple intelligence levels. So today I want to give another short presentation, and this is good for teachers and educators of all types. Don't matter what level you're in, whether you're administrator, because some of this hits hard home on that.